Is social media bad? Is it evil? Should Christians even be involved in it? I'm just looking at my bike over here. I had a crash the other day. I spent the whole of yesterday in emergency. I'm feeling pretty sore today, let me tell you. Cycling is dangerous, but I do it because for me, the benefits outweigh the risks. This is my car. I drive too, even though we all agree that driving can be dangerous. But the opportunities outweigh the risks for me. My name's Mike, and I make videos. I publish them on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, Threads, and Facebook. Some people tell me that social media is bad. It's evil. It's corrupting our kids. It's hindering real relationships. It's stopping people from really communicating. But me, I love it. Let me show you something else that I love. It's my circular power saw. You see, social media, like my power saw, is not evil in itself. It's just a tool. This power saw is great for making things in wood. I mean, no self-respecting builder would be without one. But warning, it can be dangerous. As well as building things, it could cut your finger off. You see, social media too can also be caused to harm you. But what do? Do we just pick it up and throw it out, refuse to ever use it before? No, we don't. No, it means we learn to use our tools in a way that's safe and beneficial. Isn't that the same with every advance that man has made? Look at fire, for example. When we learned how to harness fire, man found something that could keep him safe from predators, that could keep his house warm, that could make his food delicious. But he also discovered something that could burn him, that could be used as a weapon of mass destruction. So the challenge with social media is to work out how to use this incredibly powerful communication tool for good, or as we Christians would say, for the glory of God. When I became a Christian, I wanted to tell as many people as possible about what I'd found. And so I went to places where people were, where I went to the races, to the festivals, to the red light districts, to the beach. And I tried to tell them about Jesus. But where are people now? And where are they? Well, they're on their phones, they're on their devices, they're on their computers. So how could I get there? So welcome to my messy office, or my study. I do lots of things in here. Oh, gee, it hurts. Including making videos, hence the lights and the tripod, my computer, and my green screen. With this, I can go anywhere I want. Nice place. But really, all you need is a phone and some good editing software, and you can present yourself and God's message to the world on the platform that the world is focused on. You see, in the country where I live, Australia, 78% of the population are active users of social media. That's 8 out of every 10 people. But when I produce videos and post them on the internet, it just doesn't go to Australians. On YouTube alone, the analytics there tell me that 30% of my views are from America. I see myself as a missionary to America. 20% to Australia, 9% to England, 5% to Germany, 2% to India. The list goes on. I'm able to put my message out there truly to the world. Now, last year, just on YouTube, people watched my videos for a total of 3,100 hours. That's the equivalent of me speaking to an individual for 8.5 hours every day of the year. And that's not even counting the other platforms that I publish on. But the thing that really grabs me, that really gets me excited, is not so much the views that I get or the likes that I get. What really excites me is when people put down comments, because then I know that I've really engaged, I've really connected with them, and it gives me an opportunity to talk back to them, to respond to their comments, and to tell them in a gentle and a respectful way about my faith in Jesus and what Jesus can do for them. So I try to respond to every comment that I receive, and this could be a big commitment. For example, on Instagram, I had one short video. It only went for 56 seconds, but it received over 900,000 views, over 1,000 comments, and I tried to respond to each one. It was a big commitment. But some people say, but it's not the same. It's not the same speaking to someone on a computer like it is speaking to someone face to face. And I'd agree, but don't underestimate the power of being able to connect with people remotely. For example, do you know that the 1 in 4 Australians today meet their spouse on the internet? I volunteer by answering the phones on a suicide crisis line. I've spoken to people on the edge of a bridge, ready to jump. I've spoken to people on the edge of a railway line, ready to throw themselves in front of a train. And I've spoken to people sitting in front of a pile of pills, ready to overdose. And despite the fact that I'm not there physically, I'm not making eye contact, I'm able, through the phone, to make a meaningful connection, to show them that there's someone there who cares for them, to connect them, to help. That organisation that I work for is also setting up a chat line because they realise that young people are more comfortable communicating with their thumbs than with their tongues. So the world is changing. The way we communicate is changing. So let's embrace it. Let's exploit it so that we can tell people the best news ever. Let's tell them about the Lord Jesus and what he can do for them. If you've enjoyed this discussion, then feel free to like and subscribe. And best of all, send me a comment. Tell me if there's something you really disagree with or something you like. And thanks for watching, and God bless.